the C, the big C. You know, the big center. Yeah. I'm very happy that we are back with the second episode. And I want to tell you guys that, this episode that we are going to share today is explosive. It will just bam, 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 bam. You cannot just... This is a wow story. This one is big. And we are right here, in the heart of the garden town, Okahanja, right in the Osona village. There is something that I like about Osona village. The peace. You hardly hear noises. You hardly hear, things that you hear in Vituku or other big settlement.
Yes.
And the other thing that I like about this is the fact that you still have the chance to visit, to have a nature walk.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Something that you cannot do in Vindu. You understand? And remember too that when you go for nature walking, there's a possibility of seeing an animal that you can hardly see in Vindu.
A bird?
A bird or something like that. So that's what I like about this small village. So for me, really, I do not regret for me to be here. This is a very, let's talk about the security also, having the security by the gate who are armed. Do you understand? You just feel safe when you sleep.
Patrolling the whole night, imagine.
No, this is very, very powerful. So let's go back to the business of the people.
Oh yeah. It's good to see you back.
Yeah, exactly.
We are so appreciative to what you are doing.
Exactly.
You are really, you are noticed.
Yes. Really.
I also want to encourage you.
Yeah.
Keep in touch with us. Let's share. Let's communicate together as we help our nation.
Exactly.
Yes.
The first episode that we had, I put it on our channel. There were comments from people, really encouraging comment, and some people were dearly appreciating the program. They said to me that, this is our program.
Wonderful.
I love this kind of program.
Okay.
So I think the next time, in another episode, we will start mentioning the names of the people
Of course.
who are really writing to us just to show our appreciation. In their support to our channel. Do you understand? So, my friend, don't worry for now. We recognize all of you who are, on our page, who are following us, who have subscribed, who have, and all those guys. We dearly appreciate. This is your program. It's our program. Let us talk about this. We'll help somebody. Even if we do not know this person, God will bless it.
Yes.
Will bless us for it.
Of
Do
course,
you understand?
of course.
So it is very, very, very much important that we really do this. So what do we have today in our library of stories?
Yes.
What do we have there?
Yes, we are having something on our menu today. As usual, we are appreciative to you guys who are writing these things to us to keep the thing going. It says, "Hi, Uncle C. Last year I discovered that my husband was sleeping with one of his workers in his office.
Wow.
She is a girl I was fairly used to. And when confronted him, my husband admitted everything and promised to call things off, and he did it. How sure? The girl in question eventually found another job. Since she left my husband's employment, things have been getting much better in our relationship. But one thing really baffles me. He calls out this girl's name in his sleep. Saying how much he wants her, and at the same time, he is caressing me. Danger. I'm really devastated about this. He tells me he has no recollection of even dreaming about her. Uncle C, do you think he still loves her?
What a question.
What a question.
What a question.
It's good to have Uncle C.
We will answer it. We will just it.
Yes.
We will explain it. There's nothing that is impossible on this table.
There's nothing.
This is our destiny.
Yes.
We are coming to that.
Yes.
My sister, you will have your answer.
Of course.
You will have. But one thing that is really baffles me also. And the flat bagasting me also.
Flabbergasting you too? Yeah.
This guy, he was actually dreaming about that girl. Yo!
It's terrible.
But I don't just get it. But we cannot hear that he once dreamed about the wife.
Not even. Imagine the wife, a
Just
person
imagine.
close to you.
Wow.
How can you dream of another girl?
So now, even this woman says that whenever I ask him, he denies it.
He denies he doesn't.
I don't know whether she had a cell phone because she was supposed to record him, in fact.
Of course.
So that the next day say, here is this is what you.
Yes, this is
Really?
audio. This is dangerous.
What a mess is this?
It is.
So,
It's a
so now,
mess.
you know, what do you think was happening here? You know, you are being a woman. Imagine I'm dreaming of a girl that you know that I had a relationship with sometimes ago there. Do you understand? What do you think that is going to come into your mind? Do you still think that I love you or I love the person that I dream every day, you know, and even, you know, even saying that how much I love that person. Do you, what will be your conclusion there?
My conclusion definitely will be you still love the girl.
Really?
Yes, because I know as human beings we have a tendency of hiding things. You might have said to me that you called off the relationship,
exactly.
while in fact it was just to blindfold me.
Just to,
yes.
We know.
Well, in fact, this definitely will hurt one.
Really?
Yes, it will just
So
trouble
you
your
see,
heart.
this man, he was still in love with this, you know, girl.
What is the need, if he was not in love, what was the need of the guy dreaming about the girl? Why not dreaming about my wife? Your wife.
That's a
The
point.
person that is close to you,
Yes.
the person that you talk to every day.
Yes.
What is the need of dreaming another person who is even out of your employment? It's very strange.
So maybe this girl, she was really offering something that the wife was not. No, because what can make one really a man to dream about a young girl who is sleeping with him in the office? I don't know whose office was that. That guy. People, they must put cameras in the offices.
Of course.
This must stop because an office is not actually a bedroom of anyone.
yes.
So how can somebody go and do it there?
In the bedroom,
Do you understand?
in the
Yeah, I
office.
believe this person must have a bigger position. You know, there are offices that looks like a bedroom in fact. Do you know those offices?
Everything is there.
Everything is there.
Yes.
So those offices always encourage activity like this. Do you understand? I don't want to go far because we've seen a picture somewhere also one time. That happened in the office.
Yeah, of course. Things are happening.
Yeah, things are happening. I'm very much disappointed in my sister that you have to go through this. Really, I don't know. Any woman, even if that woman was a Christian, I don't think will accept such kind of behaviors. Really.
It's unacceptable.
It's very, very unacceptable and disrespectful, if I may use that term.
Yes,
This
that
was
is the right
very
term.
disrespectful,
Yes.
you know, to the highest level.
Yes, on
Do you
the higher
understand?
note.
Exactly. Just for this man, I'm running out of words. But maybe let's look at the question itself, because the question here, despite all that which happened, this woman, she wants to know if this man still loves her. You see, yes, she still loves the girl. Do you understand? You see, the issue, when we talk about the issue of love, you know, this is a very difficult, because it's a very difficult thing, due to the fact that every person, according to my opinion, is like, has his own definition of love. Do you understand?
Yes.
Exactly, because this woman might say to it that, no, I love my wife because I'm with him. I'm with her. Do you understand? I'm here with her. I married her. If I couldn't love, I could not marry the person.
Of course.
Do you understand? So that's why it's very, 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 you know, difficult really to say if this man, you know, still love the girl. So because if he still loves the girl, it means he does not love the wife anymore. That's what it means.
Yes.
Do you understand? I think that's where she wants to hear. Should we say to it that, no, she loves the girl, since she still loves the girl, she'll take it to that, and then he does not love me.
Yeah.
Because you cannot love two masters.
Of
You know, do you
course.
understand? You will hate one and love one. Do you understand? So that is the story. So now maybe let's look into some of the definition of love. Do you understand? You know, love, although it does not have people, I think these who write dictionaries, they've said, you know, love is a feeling, you know, a strong feeling that you feel for someone. Do you understand? But in fact, that's not love.
That's not
Do you understand? Love does not have a definition. Do you understand? Because I don't know how I can say it, because love is only something that can just be seen through your actions. That's why it does not have a definition. Do you understand? So if you love somebody, you will always care for the person.
Yes.
Do you understand? And secondly, you will always respect the person. Do you understand? And something that I cannot say is something that we see here.
seen that, yeah.
Do you understand? We cannot see that respect here. A man coming to a point where he's even scratching the meme. Do you understand? And calling the name of another woman. this is worse, worse.
It's just beyond.
This is really mind-blowing. This is very mind-blowing, and no one can just really accept this. But no, how do we answer the meme now? Do you think he still loves the thigh chicken?
To my understanding, yes, he still loves, because what is the need of? To me, you can't just dream about a person.
Okay. Let me say, if what more is I say it with that, maybe he's just infatuated, or what is it? There's a name. There's a term that there's a where a person obsessed. Obsessed. What more if he is just obsessed about this young girl? Not really maybe, she not really maybe he loves, it does not mean necessarily that when you sleep with somebody, you love the person. Do you understand? Sometimes you are just attracted to somebody sexually. Do you understand? So in this case, we just don't know if that's what actually happened. Whether this man was just attracted sexually to that young girl. Do you understand? But what I can see that, I can just say this, you can see already that this was just a normal sexual relationship. Because there was no commitment. There was no commitment. You can see to it that this girl and this man, they had nothing in me. Do you understand? They had nothing that they could say, okay, this one is what he promised. There was no. So this relationship, it was all about sexual. It was just a sexual relationship. So now, despite that is effective, this is very offensive to the wife.
Yes.
Do you understand? Very offensive to the wife, because this man, he has gone outside the marriage. How do they call this one? The matronium. Is it a metronium or whatever? There's a word that is normally used where they say outside the metronium or whatever. And heavy, and they trip himself naked before, a young woman. That is very inciting to the wife.
Yes.
It must be very insulting to the wife, because that cannot happen. Do you understand? So now, that is the most thing that I see that is very dangerous.
Yes.
In all this kind of stuff here.
And the other thing that I see is that I think the man has been doing this not just once.
Now, let's just, concentrate on the question that's asked to us, because that's the key. Do you understand? The meme who have just written to us, she relies on our response. I think she wants to take a decision. Do you understand? I hope she will not use our answer to divorce somebody.
Actually, we are not looking.
No, we do not want
to build.
We want to build. Exactly. Yes. That's the right thing. So now, let's look, because the question is do you think he still loves her? As in my own understanding, we cannot say he still loves her, and because the problem that I have about the word love, everyone has his own definition of the word love.
Of course.
Do you understand? Because you are, sleeping around with somebody can conclude that, no, the person loves me.
Of course.
Because he's been sleeping with me. Do you understand? Someone, you can just, if you chat to somebody in a friendly, nice way, say, oh, he loves me. Can't you see me the way how he talks to me? Do you understand?
Yes.
So but we want to dive into these things, just for the men to go outside and sleep with another woman. And, that is adultery. And it cannot happen in a married couple, especially when you love somebody. Do you understand? Because it's about love yourself or love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do you understand? Do to others that you want them to do for you. Do you understand? Imagine if he put himself, if it was the wife who have done that. It could be another story. Just this woman.
Right now, she was going to be home already.
Exactly. So we want to look at these things. So, in this story, the woman completely failed to respect the wife. So automatically, one of the issues or one of the fabric of love is already down. Do you understand? The arrow is down already. Do you understand? So if you do not have, respect for your wife, you cannot tell me that you love that person.
Yes.
No, you cannot. You cannot. Yes. Do you understand? Remember also what the Bible said, that you and your wife, we two of us, we are one. Do you understand? So whatever that hurts me, it must hurt you. Do you understand? So this is, what we are looking at here is something, it's totally different. Yes. And different. Do you understand? Do you understand? So really, my sister, we cannot really say this man, he does not love you, or he loves you. Because he has broken some certain, fabrics, that defines the true love for somebody. Do you understand? I know even if you ask him this question, you say, but I love you. If he is that I don't love you, I could have not married you.
Yes.
Do you understand? We are here together with you. Do you understand? That was just a mistake that I did at the office. A mistake. This girl just actually tempted me. equal eye. Keep your eyes to your wife.
Yes. Maintain yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So my sister, at this time, it's no more longer a question of this man loves him or my husband loves or loves her. The question here is, does this wife still love the husband? Because that's where we have to start it. I think that's a question that was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Does the wife still love the husband? Because if the wife still love the husband, then the starting point of building. You understand? They can still rebuild.
Yes.
You understand? But if we concentrate of this man to say that does he still loves her, then this
Might
question,
not answer.
yeah. Do you understand? If we say no, I think since was dreaming the guy, the girl, and he still loves her.
Just go that way.
That's a point. Then you just break up with this thing. But the biggest question here, what we can say that the man was wrong, totally wrong for doing this. He disrespected, the marriage and everything.
Hating
Do you understand?
your other part.
Hating you and all those kind of stuff, something that you are not supposed to do.
Yes.
Do you understand? So that one we want to make it clear that this gentleman was wrong and they were not supposed to do it.
Yes.
But the question of whether he still loves the girl, that is not the question that we have to tackle here. Since the definition of love differs according to every person, what he want to achieve or what he want to do at the end of the day. Do you understand? But the question that we want us to bring in this topic is that you still love your husband because you are the one who is offended here. And if you still love your husband, we know there's still marriage.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yes, if you don't, then that's game over. Do you understand? The other thing that I liked about this story is the fact that when the wife came to know about it, the husband promised to call the thing off.
Yeah.
Apart from him still dreaming, we can see that he surely called off the story. Do you understand? That is the thing, which is much far better than if you are still calling the girl and sleeping with her at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? At least
And
the
yet
other part.
We are sure we know
Yeah.
that the girl found.
Exactly. The girl went somewhere. And the other thing that I've noticed also here is the fact that this woman knew the girl.
Very much.
Do you understand? He knew the girl. Do you understand? How just
Imagine
sometimes I
maybe
just
this
don't
is
know.
the person when the wife goes to the husband's
exactly.
office. Maybe she's the girl who is
running there
welcoming
and exactly.
yes,
Let me take
your
what
wife
him.
is here. and so forth. Just
Exactly.
imagine when you hear something like that, how
Yeah.
painful it is.
That's a point,
It's
that's a
really
point.
hurtful.
Exactly. People in nowadays, it's true. When the Bible says people, they will not have love.
Yes.
Do you understand?
They'll
For
be
other
lovers
people.
of
Do you understand?
themselves.
Exactly. Because how can you do something like that to somebody whom you know?
Whom you know.
Do you understand? Because this
then-
girl, knowing the husband, do you understand? Or just knowing that this man is married.
Yes.
I think she was supposed to have brought it on the table to say that, my friend, you must learn to respect
Of
your wife.
course.
Do you understand?
You are a woman.
You are a woman. You must feel for another
For the
woman.
other one.
You understand? Something that we see. Surely indeed, this is a very, very bad. I really don't understand.
They are heartless.
People are heartless these days. Do you understand? That's why things like this are happening. Because this young girl, she was supposed to lecture this man. And even tell him that should you continue,
I'm going to my sister.
I'm
and
going to
tell
my
her.
sister
Yes.
and tell it all. And tell it all.
Yes.
Do you understand?
And tell it all.
Yeah, exactly. This girl, should have done a better job than
Yeah,
a
she
job that she have done.
Yeah, she
Do you understand?
brought a relief in,
Exactly.
in the wife's heart.
That's the point. That's the point. So really, it's very disheartening.
it's
having
hard-
a girl doing it to another
imagine.
girl. She must be ashamed of herself.
It's really.
Do you understand?
No
And
wonder
then-
maybe she just decided to find someone.
that's what I'm
else,
thinking
yeah.
also. She was so ashamed of
Yeah.
herself. She tried to find a job somewhere
Yes.
because she could not stand the
The shame,
of
of
her
course.
own actions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Hurting another woman. Do you understand?
Imagine, and you can just put yourself in that shoe.
Yes,
You're
yes,
also
yes.
married. What will happen to you? How will you
Exactly.
feel?
How do you feel if this was your husband? And the things like that. So, really, I want to talk to the young woman outside there. Please, I know you are desperate to find a husband or whether it's a boyfriend. But I want to tell you that a married man is a no-go zone. He's a no-go zone.
Yes.
He's a
leave
no-go zone.
Yes.
Do you
Leave
understand?
them alone.
Yes, that person has someone already
Already.
in his life.
They're just lying to you. They're just cheating you.
It's just a lie. And you cannot allow you to be used by somebody who has a wife somewhere.
Imagine you'll be a vessel.
you
Just
understand?
something that a person is picking up and use it. Dust it off.
Just to, and the things like that.
You are valuable, my
Yes,
sisters.
yes,
We
yes.
are valuable.
Exactly.
Let us be women of virtue.
Exactly.
Women
That's
of
the thing.
standard.
Exactly.
Let's stand our ground
Exactly.
and shame these men. These
Exactly.
men, they've been taking us for granted, kicking us like balls.
Just imagine.
Let's take a firm stand, my ladies.
Exactly. I hope every woman will think that way.
I hope so.
You cannot allow somebody to mess up with your life.
No.
You must reserve yourself for your future husband.
Of course.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You cannot mess up with a person who is already married to somebody. And you just come and try to fill the gap. If the woman was not doing very well, I know, Mama, that's what he told you, that no, my wife, she's not doing A, B, C, D. My friend, tell that man to go there and talk to the wife.
Yes.
And they give the wife a chance. If there's an area of the faculties of change and improvement, let it be so.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand? Than to go outside there and
Running
strip
away.
yourself naked to a younger girl and leaving your wife there. And then they want to tell me that you love me. No. And you want me to
It will be
believe.
impossible to trust again.
Exactly. How can you trust a man who is dreaming of a side
Imagine.
chick?
Ah.
Really?
This is way out.
Really, it's very, 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 very heartening. But as we said, my sister, tweet that, the question here, this question can just be answered by the husband. Because he's the only one who knows how he feels about this young girl.
Yes.
Do you understand? How he feels about this young girl. I don't know if you asked this question to your husband one time, or you just decided to ask this question to us, or just felt like I really don't know. But the only person who can answer this question is the husband of the meme who just wrote to us.
Yes.
He's the only one who knows, who has the whole truth. Do you understand?
Mm.
For us, at this point in time, we can just speculate.
Yes.
Do you understand? But as we have said to it, that considering of what he has done, you can see that he has really broken the real cornerstones of love.
Yes.
Respect is no more longer there, and all those kind of things. You cannot do something like that to a person whom you love.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Love.
Yeah, seriously speaking. So that's what I can just see. That's what I can just say. And they wish these guys to, especially the person who is hurt, he must really try his best.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Despite that the husband is still dreaming about this young girl, he must really sit with him and talk about it and then stop. The drama. This is a drama to me.
It's a drama.
You cannot be sleeping then crossing somebody.
Someone,
Yeah,
and
just
then you are
imagine.
saying someone's name.
Just imagine.
And then you said you have called the things off.
Just imagine. So to me, this is
It's a game.
it's a game. That's the point. It's a game, And you can see to it that maybe he just confessed because he was caught. Do you understand? You can
Things
see.
happen, yes.
Yes. If it was really from the bottom of his heart, knowing that he has done something wrong against the wife, I don't think they play games like this. These are what we call big dramas, where you are dreaming, and the next day you want to really tell me.
Yeah, that
calling the name.
I
She said to
didn't
me,
mean it.
just imagine calling her name and how much he wants her. And they want to tell me that I cannot recall
You
those
can
things.
even imagine calling her name and then the same you are caressing me.
Just imagine. What is that supposed to mean?
What a coincidence.
What was it set up just to provoke this woman so that if possible she might just say,
Might
"I'm
just
better
let
than
him go."
you." You understand? So that he can bring that.
Yeah.
What was that? You cannot just be caressing somebody and
And then you are saying
calling
someone's
someone's name.
name.
And that person, the person who you sleep with at the office, and they want to tell me that you really didn't know what you were doing. You were just what kind of a story is this?
This one is.
It's very heartbreaking, really.
It's a mix
yeah,
up.
you cannot really believe for somebody to tell you things like that. You cannot believe
Yeah,
that
yeah,
this
it's
man
hard-
is really
it's
being
hard to
genuine. No wonder
believe.
she's asking us.
Yes.
No wonder she's asking us. Our question is really understandable.
Yeah, it's really-
but although we cannot answer it directly, only
yeah.
the husband can actually answer it. Do you understand?
On her also.
Yes.
To my advice is because she is the one who speaks to the husband.
Exactly.
She sees the reaction from the husband.
Yes, the way how he expresses
yeah,
himself.
when he
If
the way he
he- if
expresses
it's
himself.
genuine or
yes.
yeah.
Even when he comes home, how he treats you
Yeah.
and things like that, and then you can take it from there. Then you can find the conclusion there.
That's the point.
Maybe sometimes when the husband comes home, he just goes in the newspaper, no talks,
No,
nothing more.
exactly.
So Really,
Yeah.
it's all about communication.
That's-
also.
that's-
Just
that's the point.
If something bothers you, my sister,
Yeah.
don't just die in silence. It's good that you wrote to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Speak the things out. If you, the way you wrote to us now, we are going, as we have answered, but speak to him too. Let him tell you until you feel you
must speak his
understand.
mind. He must speak. He must convince
Yes,
beyond
but-
doubt
yes.
that he still loves you.
Yes,
You understand?
and you
Exactly.
also from your own, after what he's going to tell
Yeah,
you.
she must apply a good judgment.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then you can also come forth to see if he still loves you or not. Because you are at the same, as the final person, you are the one who is going to make a conclusion. If you still love the person, my dear sister, don't run away.
Exactly.
It's not mistakes that make us to run away from people.
Exactly.
Mistakes make us to build.
Yes, that's the point.
You
That's the
help
point.
the other person, help a brother, help my husband. This what you are doing is not good.
That's the point,
You
that's the
bring
point.
disrespect, you bring shame on this family.
Yeah, exactly,
Please,
exactly.
as a woman, I want to walk with her boldly, knowing this I'm Madam Who. Not that, there, I
know.
finished.
It's finished already.
Yes, So, my sister, you at the same time, please make the final decision.
Exactly,
If you
exactly.
still love your husband, no matter how many times he ran away, no matter how many times he's going to call that lady, hold on.
You have to hold
Yes,
on to that
hold
person.
on if you still love
exactly,
her.
Exactly,
Him.
that's the point. Exactly. It's very, very much
They used to
important.
say that
You understand?
we must not be scared of dogs that are barking out
Yeah,
there.
exactly,
As long
exactly.
they don't come in here,
Yeah, that's the
then
point.
we are
Exactly.
sorted.
That's the point. Yeah, I think she must just make it clear in a very warning format
Yes.
to the husband
Yes.
that
seriously.
this should not repeat itself in the history of their marriage.
Yes.
He must make up his mind if he felt like he make a mistake to,
Let it be
being with
known.
her. Let the husband confess it once and for all.
Yes.
He must not pretend, because if he pretends to love her, this thing will continue
won't go
repeating.
anywhere.
It will be
It won't
repeating.
go
It will be
anywhere.
repeating. It will be repeating until someone is hurt at the end of the day. Do you understand? Automatically, as we speak now, somebody is already hurt.
It's heartbroken.
Do you understand? Exactly. This man has already, broken the vows. Do you understand? The marriage vows.
Trust.
Do you understand? The trust and all those kind of stuff. So, Meme, just make it clear to your husband that this you will not tolerate. And you are not for sharing with anyone.
Yes.
You are the wife,
Yes.
recognized wife. None other than
Yes.
who must come in there. He must take it to heart.
Yes.
That you will not entertain and you don't love it and don't like it.
Eh?
And they don't want even to hear him pretending to dream.
Yes.
To me, those dreams, I think it's like somebody who is just making dribbality. To me, it's a dribbality. I don't think somebody can do
Imagine
You understand?
caressing, because
Yeah.
he's not fast asleep. this
That's
person.
the point. He's not fast asleep. Exactly,
No.
exactly. How can he even say, just to say how much I want somebody in a dream? Where have you seen such a thing? If you to mention his name, I would understand.
Yes, just
you understand?
random,
Yes, yeah,
that-
exactly.
Not
yeah.
just caressing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how
It
much
doesn't-
I miss you.
Just
while
imagine,
you
what
are
is that supposed
holding-
to, just imagine. No, what kind of dreams are those? No, these dreams, I think it was just a setup, but let's not concentrate on that.
Yeah, on the
Let's
negative.
concentrate on the part of this man. If this man has a will to build up, he has shown, that he's regretting of what he has done. I think it is time that you guys will begin to build up from the start. I think he must remarry this woman.
Must
If
remember-
there was a wedding involved here, he must call another wedding.
Yes.
You understand? Because the first wedding, to me, is over.
It's broken.
It's broken already.
the
He
vow
has
is
to
broken.
amend it. He has to amend it.
If he really still
eh,
loves
if he
the
still loves, he
woman.
must remarry her again.
Yes.
That's the only way how to.
Yes.
to
So that this man,
yeah.
my sister, won't take us for granted.
Exactly.
It's high time we need to stand up.
That's the point.
On
That's the
our 2
point.
feet.
And he must also take the vows. He has to retake the vows.
Yes.
He must. I think he has forgotten. He has
Yes,
forgotten.
yes.
He must retake the vows
Yes.
and recommit
Yes, you need
himself.
to remind
Yes.
that.
It's very, very, very much important. My sister, tell your husband, respect me.
Yes.
I'm the mother of your children.
Yes.
You respect me.
Among
Eh?
all the ladies in
Exactly.
that time, you chose me.
Exactly.
Yes, and
Yes.
and among all the men, I also said, okay, please leave me alone. I have decided to go along with this man.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I think that's what we have for the meme
Yeah, that's what.
for today.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I hope the rest that we have left it here, is for our viewers
Yes.
to fill in the
in,
gaps where we
of
have
course.
left. That's why we don't want to give everything
Mm.
just
We
like that,
full details.
because we have this
The
is
platform is
yeah,
big.
this is the people's platform.
Yes.
It's not ours. It's the people's
Us, we
platform.
just introduce.
We are introducing
and then you hammer it,
injecting.
you
Then
finish.
you
It's for you to
Yeah, they have to finish it all. Do you understand? So,
Yes.
guys, wherever we have left, it's for you to, fill in the gaps.
Bring in your
So we'll always, also share your views. When in our next episode, we'll take your views and share, with the, especially with our writer here.
Yeah.
You understand? We'll always say this is what is coming from the people
Yes.
table,
Yes.
The people's desk. This is what is coming from the people's desk.
Yes.
So maybe you can incorporate it in what we have advised you last time, so that you can build up your marriage somewhere
course.
there. It's very, very, very much important. My friend, you must not forget to subscribe. Do you understand? And hit the notification button. We want to reach 1 million. 1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
Yes.
Do you understand? 1 million likes and, do you understand? And
Yes,
subscribers.
yeah, of course.
Do you understand? This is very, very, very much important. Indeed, it must be your mission and our mission.
Yes.
We have to make it. It must be our goal.
Yes.
Do you understand? All of us, 1 million
accomplish it together.
subscribers and the views and we can go at that. This is our program, and that's the only way how we can grow it.
Yes.
You understand?
It's
Yes.
all ours.
Like if we don't subscribe,
You must feel owning it.
exactly. If
Own
we don't subscribe, we are not going to grow the program.
don't go
You understand?
anywhere.
We will not go anywhere. We want to grow this, program to far, far, far.
Yes.
Do you understand? So that people out there, including ourselves, we are learning a lot. We are learning a lot. Do you understand? It's not us who are just educated. We are learning a lot.
Yes, we are learning
It's
a
us
lot.
who are even learning here. Do you understand? We are learning.
Yes.
When we are done with this episode, I think you will be the best couple.
Well,
in
I'm
Sona
telling you.
Village.
Definitely. Will be the best.
Yeah, because we cannot just lecture others while we are doing the other way around.
yes,
Do you understand?
Charity
So we will.
begins at home.
Charity begins at home.
And this also that we are also including you. We also learn together. This will also build you to help you.
That's
Of
the thing.
course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, our viewers.
Yeah.
As I've said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that once we upload, you will be the first one, to know and to see it. You will not want to miss this. Do you understand? Yes. So please, thank you so much for watching. Maybe before I conclude, let me tell them what is next.
Okay.
Let me tell you what is next, my friends. This story that is coming is about a young lady. Do you understand? Who was, how do I call that one? She was divorced. Do you understand? By the boyfriend. Because the boyfriend found another man coming from the shower bathroom. When the boyfriend come to the house of the girlfriend, only to find another man coming from the shower. And he was like, wow, are we two or am I the only one? Do you understand?
What a confusion.
Exactly. Then he said, this is the end of our relationship. Because I think there is someone. Do you understand? So this is a story that is in our next episode. We want to look into this, with microscopically and see if there was actually a relationship between this woman who is now, dumped with a guy who came from the shower, whom she said it was a what? A friend from far, 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 far. He just wanted to help. So that will be our next episode. This will be very exciting. We have a lot on our table. It's a boom. Thank you so much.